Happy Monday guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk to you about body confidence. I feel it's something that we all suffer from. It's something that everyone experiences and it's something that we can all relate to, but it's something we don't talk about enough. If you ask me, I don't think anyone really talks about body confidence, anyone ever really shares videos like this about body confidence, but it's something to me that is so important that I want to share my thoughts with you. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Comment any ideas of any videos that you have down below so I can go through them. As always, leave your thoughts below as well. And yeah, I just love your support and I'm loving YouTube already. I've only done 3 videos, this will be my 4th. And this is what it's going to be, you know, it's going to be a bit of chatty videos, it's going to be all sorts of things really. I'm not going to put a specific niche because I don't want that. I just want to do me and share anything I'm passionate about and feel the need to talk about. So, without further ado, let's get into it. I just quickly like to apologise for the way I look. I've just literally got back from the gym and I can't be bothered to change, it's too hot. And I just want to get this filmed and ready while it's in my mind and while I feel strong and passionate about it. So in case you didn't already know, I do have a blog at www.thatbridgegirl.com. I shared on there on Thursday a whole blog post about body confidence, my thoughts and everything about it that way, in case you wanted to have a little read. It goes into a lot more depth obviously and there's photos etc. So if you do want to go and read that after this, then see the link in my description and it will take you straight to it. But I wanted to do it in video form as well because not everyone likes to read and I haven't really seen this on YouTube. So I feel body confidence is something that is very overlooked. It doesn't get talked about. It's not something that people will come to you and say, oh, I feel really insecure, or you know, people don't admit to their insecurities anymore. So when you go on social media, all you see is photos of fitness models, Instagram famous people, you know, everyone like living their life, no insecurities, no everything, it's just perfect bodies, abs, fitness, everything like that is just massive at the moment. So every day we have it forced in our faces that we have to have perfect bodies, we have to look pretty, we have to be able to do contouring and all these things that are just really expectations that not everyone wants to follow. I mean, you know, everyone from time to time gets insecure. I recently got stretch marks on my inner thighs, which for me at first I was like, whoa, what is that? I want to get rid of them. But actually, it's all part of being human. It's what we all get. When you give birth, you get stretch marks sometimes, you gain some weight, you know, it's all normal things that shouldn't be expected to get rid of in order to fit in, because what's the point? Why does everyone want to look and be exactly the same as everyone else? I don't want abs. Yeah, I want to be, you know, healthy as I possibly can, but I don't want a six-pack. I don't want to be stick thin. I just want to be me, but a little bit of a better version of me. And I think that's what people need to realise is more important is your health and the things you eat and the things you put into your body. But at the same time, just because everyone else is doing fitness doesn't mean you have to do that too. Doesn't mean that you're not normal if you aren't following what everyone else is doing. What is the perfect body? What is it? Because every human being is a different shape, everyone has different genes. No one can just fit into this perfect body that we see all over the internet. Young teenage girls at the moment are going through stages of taking selfies in the mirror, you know, getting their boobs out, looking as old as they possibly can. They're using contour kits, they're not living their childhood. Instead, they're trying to live this fake persona of a perfect life with a perfect body and confidence. But it saddens me to think that actually people aren't honest, people don't tell you how it is, and it's not okay to feel insecure. For instance, yes, I go to the gym. I don't feel the most confident in the gym. I went to a completely new place today and I personally suffer with anxiety, so obviously new places where I don't know anyone actually get me a little bit freaked out, and I feel insecure, and the apprehensiveness is something that really, really grips me, and is something that I struggle with personally. You know, before I get into that situation, I'm like, oh, is it going to be like this? Is it going to be like that? And I fear it. I fear the thought of people that I don't know looking at me. If I'm in a gym and say I'm sweating, this is just an example. Say I'm sweating in the gym and someone looks at me. Instead, I feel that they are thinking I look gross because I'm sweating, because when on Instagram do you see a picture of someone covered in sweat after a workout, completely natural, not posed, not absolute fresh-faced, all this sort of thing. You see less and less of the real situation. What we see more of is these posed, perfect photos of everyone and anyone, and instead of people showing you their real life, you know, the real life that they live, instead of people talking about depression and anxiety and all of the negative things, all they ever try and do is fit in. But I don't think that's fair, and I don't think that's right. I personally am here because I'm me, I want to share me, and the things I feel passionate about are making other people feel good. I don't want to post pictures and make people feel rubbish about themselves. I don't want to do videos where someone thinks, oh, I wish I could have that life, or oh, I wish I could have that body, because there's certain things in life that we can and cannot control, and that's something that people aren't shared, or you don't see people talking about. You can control the way your body looks with diet, fitness, exercises, health, all those things. Really, if you want abs, get in the kitchen and make some healthy food, get down the gym and either do some cardio or weight training, and take all the steps necessary to do it, rather than just wishing you could have it easy and giving yourself excuses. Just like if you want nice hair, go down the hairdressers and get it done. Simple. If you're worried about stretch marks, that's something you can't change. There's nothing really that's going to take that away. Yes, you see these adverts about bio oil and all these things that can perfectly magic it away, but really it should be accepted. Why hide away just because you have some stretch marks on your stomach after having a baby? Why be worried because you have cellulite on your thighs, which is completely normal, because most of us girls anyway have bigger thighs naturally. Some may be blessed with, you know, thin, skinny thighs and they're tall and slender. Others aren't. Everyone is different, but it's okay. It is okay to be a human being, have insecurities, and just not fit into this perfect world. No one is perfect. No one is perfect. Body image isn't talked about enough, if you ask me. And when I say the words body image or body confident, I don't even know what springs to most people's minds, because everyone probably feels differently about it. But for me, I just feel let down by the fact that it's not talked about. It's not something that you see all the time. I feel let down that you don't see on Instagram pictures of mums with their tums. I feel saddened by the fact that we don't see real issues on the internet. All we see is people faking a perfect persona instead of showing them who you are. Someone can be depressed or suffer from postmortem depression and still pretend online that they're living this perfect life when in reality they aren't. Just like couples can act online that they have a perfect relationship and they are goals, and you know, everyone should be like them in their relationship, but deep down they aren't happy in their relationship. It's all about people just trying to pretend they have a perfect life, but perfect doesn't exist. It does not exist. It's that simple. No one's life is ever going to be perfect. You're always going to have struggles. You're always going to have insecurities. It's just normal. And it's time for people to actually open their eyes and realise that it's not ever going to be perfect. Stop giving yourself all of these expectations in order to fit in. Just be you. Be happy with you and share who you are. What more can I say, really? I really don't know what more I can say or what more I have to say. All I want is for people to realise that being real is far more beneficial than being fake, and the perfect body and the word perfect to me is annoying. I mean, yes, I'm a perfectionist. I like things to be in a particular way, and I'm very particular, but I think that's because of my anxiety. If something doesn't go to plan, I get annoyed about it because I wanted it to go to plan. If I see someone look at me, I get insecure. But it's not always going to be that way, because what I'm trying to do is learn to better myself, learn to get over that hurdle, and learn that actually, just because it's not talked about, I can do it. Just like everyone else, you can do it. Anything you suffer from that is in your control, you can change. But there's certain things that you can't change, and that's fine. Change things you can, don't change things you can't, accept the things you can't change, move on. Don't dwell on all of the bad shit in your life, because where would the world be if everyone just dwelled on the hard shit and gave up, really? What would happen? Instead of looking at these people that are travelling the world and going, I wish I could do that, save some money and make it happen. Simple. Make things happen. Change the way you see things. Whatever you want to do in life, you can do. Whatever you want to change, you can change. All it takes is self-belief, and self-belief is another whole thing that a lot of people just don't have. And I believe that I can do all of the things I want to do, and because I believe in them, I will make them happen. It's that simple. I want to get healthier. I'm making it happen. I want to have a better physique in the gym. I'm working my ass off. I'm doing everything I can possibly do in order to change it, but I know that I'm not going to look tall and slender, because I'm not. I'm short, and therefore looking at these fitness models on Instagram is unrealistic goals to me. Just like when males on Instagram post their six packs and how big they are, and they post all of these things, and it's like, you can get this, when really they're taking steroids. But they're not telling you they're taking steroids. That's giving you fake expectations that you can't get, because they aren't confident enough to tell you, I take steroids and that's how I've got this look. It's that simple. Just like girls who won't admit to having plastic surgery. They feel insecure about something, so they get a boob job. Instead of telling you that they've got a boob job, they just pretend they haven't and act like you're not going to notice. It's little things like that that I think need to be shared more. I mean, yes, nowadays lots of people will admit that they've had a boob job. On YouTube you can watch people talk about what they've had done and that sort of thing, but there's still so many expectations, and body confidence is something that just isn't shared enough, and I want people to realise that it needs to change. It needs to change now, and if you can't change it, just simply change what you do, how you think. Change the little things that you can change, and it will get better. Anyway, I've gone on a massive rant that really wasn't supposed to happen. If you want to read a full blog post on it, I'd really appreciate it if you could. It's in my description box. All of my social media is also linked below, so go along and follow that if you wish. I'm sharing this with you because it's my views, it's my thoughts, and I want to put it out there. I don't mind if you disagree. If you disagree, write a comment below and tell me why you disagree. If you agree, tell me why you agree. I want to hear what you guys have to say, and if you guys want to hear the truth, because I think real people aren't around anymore. You don't read things that are honest, and that's what I do. In my blog post, if you read them, you'll know that anything I do share or anything I say is honest opinions. That's who I am, that's how it's always going to be, and that's what this channel is also going to be. So anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next Monday. Bye!